Truth is, but why are we surprised that it transpired this way? But this is Nigeria. When we say it here, some people shout, oh, we are hypocrites and all of that. But is this not the Nigeria we know? They aided one another. In fact, the lucky party here is that Comfort, this happened to her after something like Wasu had happened. Because if it has not happened, she will have just languished in jail for the fun of it. It's because we now posited equivalence and said, oh, the law that applied to Wasu, why shouldn't it apply to her? That's why she was lucky. But this is Nigeria now. Is this not the Nigeria that we know that security authorities will frame people? Are we acting like we don't know what goes on in Nigeria? Is this not the Nigeria that we know that EFCC will get into someone's apartment, destroy the person's property? How many of the rights have those people claimed in the name of looking for leads? Did this even one happen to a property owned by former president of the country, Olusegun Obasanjo? Is this not the country of selective justice? So why are we acting like this? In fact, the Kwam 1 case was already settled because since the apology, nobody was saying anything again. It was because of the public outcry, the IGP quickly now said, oh, let's start investigating the Kwam 1 case before they brought about this peace deal. I will never get to what was the investigation. And that was why I was saying that. Till today, has anybody checked what really happened with the Oshomole case? That's why when the Senate said they were going to investigate, I said, what's the Senate investigating? Is it the same Senate you and I know? Have they given us a report on what happened on the Oshomole case? So why are we talking like we don't know that this is Nigeria? Let me tell you what will probably...
The investigation may be ongoing.
As regards the Oshomole case.
It may be ongoing.
By the Senate.
Yes.
They investigate their own colleague. But yeah, okay, don't worry. If you believe that, Dr. Abati, then you will believe anything in this country. But as regards all of this that is happening, we are not oblivious of what Nigeria has become. It's still a country for those at the top. This morning you were trying so hard to defend the EFCC. I'm also defending them. But the EFCC makes me laugh. The same EFCC that had cases that were chasing people, once they got into power, the EFCC stopped chasing them. It's not that those people have immunity till date. We know those cases. We can mention a lot of them. But we don't want to shatter the table this morning. So is it that those that have files that are very full in the EFCC, that are serving in this government, is it that the EFCC, they didn't see that file again or they forgot it? And they will wait till they finish serving. So that's the country we have built in totality. What will probably happen is they will say, Comfort, you have been lucky, God has vindicated you. Just forget it. And as regards the Wasu case, we will never set a precedent. They will also say, you know what, let's just allow it go. You know, he's apologized. Was it not government officials that were sharing Wasu's apology in the first place? People serving in government. Were they not the one that started sharing it since Friday to air human? It's not a government official that started sharing Wasu's apology.
Can only reduce the sentence.
Dr. Abati.
He is, or what is called allocutus.
Dr. Abati.
He does not translate into innocence.
Dr. Abati, in a crime of that nature committed against government, it's the same government official that are coming to say to err is human, to err is human. So is that not the kind of country we live? So, see, to a large extent, we will never get to the end of this matter. That's the Nigeria I know. And it will happen again. And almost the same thing will happen again. Because till date, we don't even know in clear terms what a Wasu's charge sheet will have looked like staying in front of a plane. So once we have seen all of that, and that's why I say culture will use strategy for breakfast.
On October 1, he will be invited to entertain people
the president
during the independence celebrations. That's when you will get your answer.
Ambassador Kwam 1. And so, but today, Emma Loganu see me, Emma Yonu see me. Iyonu Olorun Oba. So I beg. Let's continue. Let's stop fooling ourselves that we don't know what's going on in this country.
On that note, let's continue.